Hello, welcome back to Aviassembly. So far, we're just taking off. Basically the same plane. I just extended it a bit so it could have a bit more carry capacity and stuck another engine on the front. There's been an update recently. They've added some new things. Uh, I would like to be able to check it out, but I have a feeling that these things are, oh, nice. I have a feeling that they're a bit high in the tech tree and we need to get advanced beyond that to get anywhere. So what we're going to do is we need to take big batteries. How many? Where are we taking those? Three up there. I think I loaded up enough where I can carry two. Now, I think it should keep my, if I can take off fast enough, I'm not sure I can even take off with this much weight on here, so we'll see. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, may have to do one battery at a time. We also need to strengthen that rear wheel. I was trying to just use a light one on there, but it did not want to work, so we will go with a big wheel. Big old chunky boy. Get it up in there so we get a little angle. Okay. We have no money left, so this is going to have to work. Definitely don't have much nose authority. Gonna have to fix that. And obviously it probably doesn't help that the plane's so long, it probably makes it really hard for it to rotate. I'll try moving that rear gear forward some, I think. Or maybe just move the front ones back some. They are pretty far forward. But they probably need to be with where the center of gravity is. Let's land here. I'm just landing over here because I want to turn around. Well, actually, no, I don't. Take him to the lumber camp. Yeah, I know. I'm just getting a run at this. I'm gonna need it. Okay. I can actually take off this time. Try and head over here towards the water. Yeah. Oh, what was? Okay. That was interesting. Hook to the ground. We can do this. There we go. Oh, I forgot to get the batteries. Why's it gotta be that way? Oh, there was a good ramp there. Come on. Up, 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 up. Oh yeah, it's struggling with this weight. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. have to do one battery at a time. I'll head over here and land and see if we can get a better takeoff run from the weather station. I think if we can get a good takeoff run, we can do this. Speed, definitely need more lift for this much weight. The engines don't seem to have too much trouble getting speed. They are very fuel hungry, but that's to be expected. I've got 3 of these big things on here. I do have the smaller engines unlocked and could use those. The problem is having enough power to carry that much weight with those small engines. Those are more built for speed, I think, and lightness, so. Well, I would like to use them. We could try swapping out, when we do the next rebuild, stay with this kind of a style, and, no, not in the water. Swapping out these engines for, the other ones. Need one more. Let's see if I can, already kind of got that back. Oh, what do you have? You need lumber, 2 big batteries, a wood log. Let's see if we can get that wood log to the, oh, I can't even carry it. Okay, I guess we're not doing the wood log. We will do the, what was it, lumber for the wind turbines then. I guess that was a boost, not quite the boost I was looking for, but it'll do. Come on, get some speed. I'm gonna have to put some extra wings on this just for lift, I think. I probably wouldn't burn as much fuel if I had enough lift to fight it constantly wanting to pull me down into the ground. Let's see, can we make it the rest of the way? I'm gonna say yes. I'm having to baby the stick a bit to keep it level, but oh, maybe we won't make it then. Some speed. Oh no, we're pretty close. Nice, more scrap. We need that. I need to figure out how to get those little resistors. I have a feeling it might have to do with this story. So you need one more big battery. So I guess it's good that I came here. So we'll grab that. Which way? 5 kilometers that way. Let's get turned around here. Really? Gonna be like that? Don't have time for that. I have deliveries to make. Trees to meet. Come on, you're going fast enough. Take off. I really need to fix that. I shouldn't need a ramp to take off, but fairly long trip. Hopefully we can get there. Just thinking of the wrong approach. Almost there, almost there. Ooh, that's a lot of coins. Nice. Alright. Now, how are we doing for money? 609. Do we want to try? Well, actually, let's see. Because I think they still need two. Okay, they needed two batteries and they needed a log, which I can't get yet. Alright. So, we'll have to tweak the plane a bit, I think. Okay, let's see. We've got 35 research. We're still locked between all that. Let's see. Glider wings. Those have a ton of lift, but just no strength really, so they'll struggle to carry the weight, I think. Or perhaps that's the speed that they can handle. You know what? Let's try it. 'Cause that's a lot of lift. We want to keep those. Oh, those are massive. Really? I guess I don't have enough money for the glider wings. How much do those cost? Oh, geez, 1,000? Okie doke. Well, let's see. Okay, you know what? Let's see what we can do with what we've got. We can't go with a massive cockpit yet. I don't think we got enough power for that. So we'll go with this one. Get some fuselage on there. Stretch you out a bit for now. Then we'll get this shaped. That's fine. Okay, so that'll be our tailpiece. What's that? 76. Could try and go with the last thing we did. Let's see, it's got 42, 33. So if we go with these wings, that'll give us quite a bit of lift, I think. Now engines. We could try these, but I'm not sure we've got enough money to pull off 4 of them. Because that's probably what it's going to take to move this massive thing. What's that put us at? 800. We still need gears. What are those? 2. So that'd be 6 just for 3 gears. And I don't have enough capacity anyways. So I think what we'll do is we will compromise for now. No, not that. We want the engines. those. Put them right here. Then I'll stick one of these ugly bastards on the front. How much power does it? Because these have what? 15 and those have 10. So that's about a third of the power. So if I cut this down to say maybe here, it won't burn quite as much fuel. Now what are we at? 1300. Let's get our tail. Let's see, it's 2 lift, 6 lift. I want the lift from that for taking off. We'll ignore the vertical right now. Just these wings a bit. Now, let's see if we can get some retractable wheels on here. Stick these under these engines. That looks great. Let's see. We'll be back and up in the engine a bit. There we go. 751. I still don't have enough storage. I just feel like if I make this bigger, it's going to cause me problems. So what if I take this and I just make it one bigger? And do the same with this. 96. $105. What did we need for the logs were 120, weren't they? 110. $122. God, this thing looks friggin' ridiculous. I don't know if it's gonna have enough lift for this massive ass. Alright, and then we'll stick. Well, I guess we're sticking to the theme of Eldritch Abominations. Because this definitely is one. We'll move that up a little, and then we will rotate it a little bit if it'll let me grab this wheel. Come on, there we go. And then we'll just boop right up in there. We want to make sure the tail's dipped down enough that it can take off easily. Alright, what do we got? 322. We are going to definitely need fuel. Those are 100 each. I should get the larger one. But we'll see if this works. Let's just stick these inside the fuselage where they belong. Actually, you know what? Let's move them up because this thing's getting kind of back heavy. There we go. So 3 fuel tanks. 122. Let's see if this will take off even. I'm not sure these wings are even going to have the lift. This thing is hideous. Come on. Yes. Hold up those. We have liftoff. And that front engine looks like it's not burning too much fuel since I've got it limited a bit. I don't even know what to call this thing. It looks like some kind of horribly mutated bird or something. So where do we need to go? You need 2 big batteries. The real test, I suppose, will be to see if it can lift off when it's loaded up with weight. Fuel seems to be fine. We still have over half our fuel and speed. Ooh, let's drop these tires and get some drag. I definitely am really liking these retractable landing gears. All right, so you need big batteries. How many was it? 2? All right, let's see. We can take 2, maybe. Let's see if we can take off on the normal runway. Maybe I should have left that other engine at full power. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, you got to tip off. Yep. Go. You got it. Oh, yeah. Got to remember and bring those gears up. Victory! And maybe I'm going to have to put some canards on the front and get a bit of lift on the front so it stops dipping so much. For now, this is acceptable. We might even be able to make this whole long flight. That's not bad at all. These smaller underwing engines are quite fuel efficient. It's pretty nice, actually. And with that other big ugly engine tuned down. Oh, whoa. That's not going to be a good one. Okay. Note to self, do not cut your engines when you're fully loaded down. Since we had enough fuel, I'm going to take off the easier way this time. Bit of a tail strike there. Trying to get turned without losing too much airspeed. That's the one problem with not having that vertical stabilizer on the back. Definitely sucking up the fuel now that it's on full throttle, but see if we can make this get a bit of speed here. Go around the top of the mountain so I don't have to lose all my speed going over it. Alright, good. Gears down. Throttle down. Not all the way, because I still need to be able to get some lift. And I'm going to wreck into trees. No, stop. Ooh. That was close. This thing's definitely hard to control without the, nice, 285 points. Oh man, 3 more lumber, really? Alright. Since you asked nicely, we will get you 3 lumber. Since it's not too far away, it should be a fairly quick trip. I may have to crank that other engine up some just so I have that power available. It might help me on takeoff a bit. Alright, let's pick up some lumber. Yeah, I have to bank a lot more than normal to make those turns, so definitely makes it a little more difficult. Let's see what we need. 3 lumber. Alright. Can we carry 3? No. We can only take 2. So 2 trips it is. I make it over the mountain. Barely. I remember to land with quite a bit of throttle, otherwise I just fall out of the sky in this thing when it's got weight in it. 1 more lumber. Come on, go away so I can refuel. Thank you. I'm hoping that eventually we'll be able to unlock whatever that new currency is. I assume it'll just be by doing missions like this. Whoa. No, 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 no. We've got fuel. Let's just go around. This thing is very unwieldy with its size and shape. Then one more lumber. Refuel. Should be a bit lighter this time. Yeah, definitely not struggling to get over the mountain as much. Let's see if I can actually get this landing this time, instead of having to fly in circles. They are kind of in a bowl. It's... Oop, almost clipped that tree. There we go. That's a little better. Still lands heavy, but nice. More money. Alright, what else do we got? You're good. You're good. You just need a log. But a log... Can I not carry... Man... I have a terrible memory. I can't remember if I can carry that or not. I have to go see how much they weigh. I'm pretty sure I checked before and I didn't have enough capacity for it, so... Although I could also be misremembering. Oh, I can take it. Awesome. Okay. Oh, 5 kilometers. I have a feeling we're going to need a long run to... At least our wheels can handle it. Alright, here we go. Not sure we're even going to be able to take off with this thing in here, but maybe the water will help us. Let's get over this hill if we can. Barely. Alright. Now we've got 3.5 kilometers to go. We can do that on the fuel we've got. So you may be ugly and slow and look like a horribly mutated duck, but at least it's fuel efficient. Alright, now let's see if we can actually get this landing. Because even at full throttle, this thing barely wants to maintain speed. Alright, let's do it. We can do it. Come on, baby, smooth. Nice. Got our wood logs. That's the hardest thing to haul so far. We sent it to the research center in the mountains. Can you go there to see if they need further assistance? We marked the location on... There we go. We just got the resistors. That means it's time to go back to the base. Alright. So, we're going to go ahead and stick here since we've been going for quite a while now. And then when we pick up next time, we'll start doing some research and pick up some nice jet engines maybe. Jet engines could be quite nice. Looks like they've also got some prop fans, turbojets. Ooh, a ramjet. Yeah, so we'll let our plane rest, do some maintenance on it, and then pick up next time right here. Until then, take care, be safe, and thanks for watching.